Massive, and I gotta be honest, great battle rating changes are coming for February 2025, guys. So yes, we are finally having a BR change in this month. And another little thing that I'm gonna do a whole video just about it, which is about the R2Y2s being removed, okay? But let's talk about the BR changes. First of all, let's talk about aviation, which is one of the main focus of the channel. I gotta say, guys, I've checked all the BR changes over here, and I have to say that I mostly agree with everything that it's here. Maybe some things are missing here and there, but in a general sense, everything that we needed to be changed, it is getting changed, most of them at least. So F-16D Barak 2 going to 13.3 makes sense. That aircraft is worse in performance than some of the other aircraft that we see out there. Honestly, I still believe that it's worth the 13.7, but whatever. Tornado F3 late going to 13.0, which is pretty interesting because it does have the AIM-120s. So this thing will be facing every single 12.0 in the game with AIM-120s and everything. So yeah, and it has one of the best radars in the game. So this aircraft will be amazing. This is probably the one that I am having the most doubts in. F-16A going to 12.3. I don't know if it's every single F-16A or what they're saying here, but if it's the Block 10, it kind of makes sense, but it will be scary because of the flight performance. It really is. But anyway, F-14A going to 13.0 in the Iranian Air Force. You know, it kind of makes sense. Kind of a rash, like a hash. It's kind of weird, but okay. Mirage 2000 CS5, guys, finally going to a higher BR. This thing was completely nuts to being 12.3. I did some videos about it. We have some ground battle changes as well that will help some of these tanks to be a little bit that are going to play in these BRs to be a little bit better and stuff. But anyway, you know, we have the Su-25 SM3 and then the Su-25 BM and Su-25T and 39 going to different BRs. So a lower BR for these four, you know, as you see, especially the SM3 having a very low BR. Of course, this is only in ARB, which makes sense. So that's interesting. All of these aircraft, guys, from the Su-20, like all the Su-22s basically and Su-17s, the more advanced ones, the M3s and M4s, going to a lower BR, which makes sense. MiG-27K and M going to a lower BR. This is all in a realistic. These all make sense. MiG-21 SMT MFs going to a lower BR. This actually makes a lot of sense. I gotta include here, guys, the MiG-23M might need a lower BR. That thing is awful right now. It's just, oh my god. But AJ-37 going to a lower BR. Finally, the Drakens are going to a lower BR. The J-35XS going to 10.3. The J-35D finally getting a lower BR. This aircraft is a very hard aircraft to fly right now. And even the A variant is getting a lower BR. So all the Drakens should be a little bit better to fly. Even the F4C is getting a lower BR and the F105. And then some props as well. The Lancasters, the G8 is going to have a higher BR. B-17s, Focke-Wulfs all getting a lower BR. And then we have some changes to ground battles over here. Lower BR for some of the Tornadoes, higher for the Super Tandar and some of the others here. Minor changes here and there that won't change the game too much. But I think the most interesting ones, for sure, in my opinion, are all these aircraft. They are really hard to play right now. Like some of these are really hard from all of these, like all of these, they are just great additions in the BR range. For sure, the Mirage needed a higher BR. I'm kind of scared with the F-16 changes over here, but overall, I think it's a very good change. You can check it out, the 3 ships that are having the BR change it. So I'm gonna just remain it there for you to take a look. And then the ground forces. The ground forces, I gotta say, it isn't like for now that big of a change. I have a feeling that this is a very early iteration of the BR changes. That's probably why we have so few tanks over here, especially in realistic battles. But yeah, some changes over here. The Shapal, for example, for Israel getting a lower BR. and getting the NVD and the better missile move to different tiers in the modifications. We have the Nammer going to 11.3, the PT-16 going to 10.7, and then we have some other AA systems and other vehicles in the lower ranks getting changed as well. Okay, overall higher BR for a lot of them. So I still believe that of course these are changes that are needed, especially for the aircraft, but they're not ready yet. Okay, one little thing, finally the GBU-15 and additional pilots for the AIM-9 have been added. Finally, guys, finally the Australian F111 is receiving the extra AIM-9s and the GBU-15s. This has been something that a lot of people that play with that aircraft are asking for a very long time. Okay, so these are the changes, but I gotta say one thing, guys, before I wrap it up the video. I think it's, like I said, great changes. Maybe we need more things there. So to help it out, that we definitely need a little bit of feedback over here. Go, read this, I will leave the link in the description, but go in this post that I will leave in the description, and you can read this, do the proper feedback suggestion on the post, but do your own feedback here, guys, because this will be considered by the devs. Okay, complaining about it on my comments is great for my engagement on the algorithm, but really for helping the actual War Thunder, the game itself, go in the link in the description, read this, how you should type it out and everything, and leave your feedback on the post. This will be the best way for you to help the game get better. Okay, guys? So leave it in the comments anyway what you think about these changes. I think 90% of them I agree with. So yeah, I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, and bye, guys. See ya.